Got a female entourage leading to the ring. The psych out has already begun. This could be a war. Homer in the pink with the black trim. He'll be facing McGrew in the black with the white trim and the red tassels. Homer's even got the pink shoes on. He is definitely styling tonight. We're at the International Ballroom in Decatur, Georgia. We're going to throw it up into the ring now to Vic Payne for the official announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, the main bout of the evening. In the red corner, in the black trunks, white trim. He has a record of 17-10. He has 10 knockouts. He's from Mobile, Alabama, Darren Mongoose McGrew. His opponent in the pink and black, in the blue corner, a 9-1 record. He has 8 knockouts. He's from Riverdale, Georgia, Homer, the Nature Boy, Gibbins.
Don't need to tell you who the crowd favorite is here tonight. They are definitely rooting for Homer, the Nature Boy Gibbins. Very businesslike about his approach to the fight game and to this fight. You see McGrew opting for the more flamboyant style, trying to psych Gibbins out perhaps. Might not work. McGrew obviously has some knockout power. Of his 17 wins, he's got 10 by virtue of the KO. Gibbins, definitely knockout power. He's got 9 wins to his credit, 8 of those via knockout against just 1 defeat. We're ready for action. This is a 8-rounder, your main event in the lightweight division. Here we go, round 1 from the International Ballroom in Doraville, Georgia.
He can't fight.
Gibbins stalking his man, taking his time, picking his shots.
I mentioned earlier, Gibbins under the tutelage of none other than the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Evander, the real deal Holyfield. Puts a little extra pressure on you when you're fighting in the champ's corner.
He just got an overhand right from the Mongoose.
Homer looking a little perturbed at the tactics coming from Darren McGrew. Definitely a crowd favorite is Homer Gibbins. Crowd virtually going to cheer for anything that Gibbins throws. It's a pretty good first round for both fighters. Appears as though McGrew a little content to let the fight come to him right now.
I think he's just waiting to see what Gibbins has. He's constantly pawing his man. He's not really throwing a lot of hard shots.
McGrew comes in with 27 fights. Just about 3 times as many as Gibbins. So far, it hasn't looked to affect Gibbins one bit, though. Looks very comfortable in the confines of a boxing ring.
Gibbins putting together a good combination there.
Come on, Darren, knock him out.
The bowling tactics Gibbins comes off the ropes, fires a jab, though. That may have backfired. That brings us to the end of round one. We'll get back in just a moment. Division, Homer Gibbins and Darren McGrew. McGrew in the black trunks with a white trim. The Nature Boy, Homer Gibbins, in the pink with the black satchel around his waist, if you will, in the pink shoes. First round, Bill, who'd you give it to?
It's hard to say on that round. Both fighters was kind of like feeling each other out. I'd say it was an even round.
We're on a 10-point must system tonight. The scoring comes from your three ringside judges. Referee Al Pruitt in the middle of the ring for this bout. He does not figure in the scoring. Tonight's fights are brought to you by the Southern Boxing Federation in conjunction with the International Ballroom, Willis Meat Distributors, Southeastern Limousine Service, and AIF Entertainment. This fight billed as the war. Largely still, it appears, a feeling out process. Not many of the punches, if they do land, are landing with much authority early on.
Gibbins is putting together a good combination, following up with the jab.
One thing I'm noticing early on is Gibbins breathing through the nose. McGrew got the mouth open already. This just the second round. We'll have to see what that will mean in the later rounds of this fight if fatigue is already setting in. Kind of a back and forth fight here. 1 minute it looks as though McGrew wants to take the fight to Gibbins. Seconds later, Gibbins appears to be the aggressor.
Good left hand there, a good left hand by McGrew.
Nice uppercut. Gibbins does a wise thing. You get tied up, you keep throwing the leather till the referee breaks you up. And that's exactly what he did, landed a few nice shots to the kidneys and an uppercut that started that rally. McGrew shook it off, said it didn't hurt him. We shall wait and see exactly what effect those punches did take. Indeed, though. Grazing right hand.
Seemed to be winding up there. Kind of waiting for a punch. Doing a good job of following up. There he caught his man off balance. He's backing him up into the ropes.
All right, that's the end of round two, folks. And a good round it was. We'll get back with more action from the International Ball. Calling the action from Doraville, Georgia, the International Ballroom. So far, pretty even fight. Perhaps Homer Gibbins has a slight edge in the bout, but this one, big scored in the eyes of the judges as only they can see it.
I agree with you, Glenn. I think Homer has a slight edge. Just if you combine the last two rounds. McGrew is going to have to get more aggressive on this.
This round looks much the same as the other rounds so far. Two fighters mixing it up a little bit, nothing out of the ordinary. Overhand right thrown by Gibbins. The two fighters tied up again. Referee Al Pruitt breaks him up. And we're back to action in the third round.
McGrew seems to be more of an infighter.
Looks sort of like a chess match right now. Both men trying to figure out exactly what they want to do at this point. Gibbins with really, really good defense, though.
Gibbins doing a good job of keeping his hands together, putting those punches right behind each other. That's how you power those points.
Fans outside again, expressing their appreciation for the hometown favorite out of...
There.
They're standing toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring now, exchanging leather. Gibbins displaying that good defense of his. A lot of punches being thrown, not a whole lot landing really from either fighter. Both of these fighters obviously well schooled in the gym in the art of protecting yourself. Gibbins there, 1, 2, 3 to the head. Nice combination.
Good counter punch. Good counter punch. Gibbins is giving him good counter punches.
Gibbins is beginning to look like he's getting off on his punches a little quicker in this round. This being the third round of a scheduled 8-rounder. We'll get back with round number 4 right after these messages. In Doraville, Georgia. That round also, we've got it unofficially going to Homer Gibbins. 10-point must system. The first round was a close one, but Gibbins edged that one out too. So right now on our unofficial scorecard, it's 30-27 in the favor of Homer Gibbins. Of course, fights under the Evander Holyfield boxing camp. 9-1 with 8 KOs to his credit. Neither fighter, though, really taking much control in this fight as of this point, though, Bill.
Good right hand, just scored by McGrew. Another left hook just scored by McGrew.
Gibbins looking a little shaky right now. He's taking a few punches. Doesn't look like he's ready to go down, but perhaps a little confused. Things were going in his direction, and McGrew has stepped up the beat and has taken the fight to Gibbins in this, the 4th round. Two fighters tie up again, and the wrestling tactics continue. Nice combination by Gibbins, followed by a left hook.
Come on, Darren.
McGrew kind of pawing the jab out right now.
Every time Gibbins throws a hand, McGrew answers it back. If it's 1, it's 1. If it's 2, it's 2. Gibbins needs to stick in, get his punches off, and then step out before McGrew gets a chance to come back.
McGrew does look like an excellent counter puncher. Now taking the fight to Homer Gibbins. Gibbins' corner very quiet, while McGrew's corner constantly yelling instruction to him. All right, that brings us to the end of round 4. We're going to go into the corner of Homer Gibbins. His corner got to have some instructions for him. They can't be real happy with the way that round went. Bill, I got to think maybe McGrew got that round 10-9. How'd you see it?
I agree. McGrew put on a lot more pressure this round. Gibbins' team seems to, he's kind of like offset by the pressure that McGrew is now putting on him. Gibbins still has a chance to come back. He's still ahead in points. I think he could take him out if he put more pressure and stuck to his game plan. His game plan, to me, seems to just stick in and move. But now he's sticking in and staying there, giving McGrew a chance to come back.
And he's done just that. A very good counterpuncher at times has taken it upon himself to take the fight to Gibbins, but been most effective when counterpunching off of Gibbins. All right, here we go, round number 5 in a scheduled 8-rounder in the lightweight division. Glenn Smith along with Bill Scott, Southern Boxing Federation, coming to you from the International Ballroom in Doraville, GA. Gibbins again in the pink trunks with the black sash around his waist, while McGrew comes in the black trunks with the white trim and the red tassels on the shoes.
McGrew just keeping his man at bay.
Ty definitely seems to have swung in that 4th round. We had the first 3 rounds going to Homer Gibbins, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9.
Now he's following his game plan, which is
oh my!
coming with a good hand.
Big uppercut by Gibbins. Rocked McGrew. He says he's not hurt. Generally, when fighters start this toying tactic, though, that means they are hurt.
Exactly.
Gibbins picking things back up. After a rather lackluster 4th round, it appears as though he's back to business. Probably heard it from his corner. McGrew with an uppercut of his own, and now an uppercut. Oh, these two are really trading blows now. Al Pruitt steps in, breaks 2 fighters up. We're back to action in the 5th round.
McGrew now cutting the ring off.
Gibbins appears to be perfectly happy, moving around the ring, finding his punches, and then moving again. McGrew will have none of it. He's blocking off the ring and showing that excellent counter-punching skill he's got. Both of these fighters, it should be mentioned, look as though they've come into this fight in tip-top condition. McGrew putting on a clinic on how to stick the jab. We're going to go into his corner now. McGrew really showed how to work that counter-punching ability there. He has got things going his way. That round, though, a tough one to score. That's why you're along with me, Bill. How did you see that one?
I saw that fight. I'd say Homer would have the advantage on that fight. McGrew, he's doing a good job. But now he's lost his game plan. He's giving Homer the advantage. But he still has a chance to win this fight. I still see the fight totally about dead even.
All right, folks, after 5 rounds on Bill Scott's unofficial scorecard, he's got it 49-46 in favor of Homer Gibbins. McGrew, if that's the case, needs to pick up these last 3 rounds. Of course, Bill and I both acknowledged these rounds very close in the eyes of the judges. Could go either way. Folks, get ready for 3 more exciting rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Gibbins in the pink with the black trim. McGrew in the black with the white trim, red tassels on the shoes. in the 6th round of a scheduled 8-rounder from the International Ballroom in Doraville, Georgia. Tonight's fight's being brought to you by the Southern Boxing Federation, governed by the rules of the Georgia Boxing Commission.
McGrew now putting pressure on his man.
This really anybody's fight at this point. Going to have to see who wants to dig deep and take these last 3 rounds. Right now, McGrew really seems to have things going his way. He's counter-punching well and also taking the fight to Gibbins.
McGrew now taking the advantage. He's out punching his man.
This round looks a lot like the 4th round. It almost appears as though Gibbins decides to take off a round and coast for a little while. You just can't do that in boxing. Gibbins stepping up the action in the latter part of this 6th round. Will it be enough, though, to take the round away from McGrew, who pretty much has owned the early half of the round? It's a very good fight from 2 young fighters. Gibbins definitely getting a little more busy, and McGrew not counter-punching the way he was earlier. He's kind of taking a few of these punches and not throwing many back. They're 4-1.
Trading punches now.
Time running down in the 6th round, folks. We got 2 more exciting rounds to bring you from the lightweight division. We'll get right back with more boxing action in a moment. Kind of a seesaw round. McGrew with the first half of it. Gibbins the second half of the round. Who'd you pick to win that round?
I think McGrew took that one. He came out in the first part of the round fighting his style. And then at the end, he outscored his man.
So this fight's still anybody's on our unofficial scorecard. Got to feel like it's that way on the judges, too. A very closely fought bout so far.
Gibbins is now piling up his punches.
Gibbins appears to have him in trouble.
He got a lot of combinations, a lot of good, wicked combinations.
Blood coming from the nose of Gibbins and serious swelling over the left eye of McGrew. McGrew definitely looks to be shaken up here in the 7th round. Remains to be seen whether Gibbins can get him out of here.
McGrew seems to be hurt. He seems to be hurt.
That left eye definitely giving him some problems. Got a knot swelling up over his left eye. Does McGrew. Gibbins looking, picking the shots. Blood coming out of the left nostril. Oh, he's teeing off on him.
Taking a lot of punches unnecessarily.
McGrew not throwing that counter punches now. He's absorbing an awful lot of punishment in this 7th round. Oh, a big shot by McGrew, though. This just an outstanding round in this Schedule 8 rounder, this number 7. A great round. Both fighters connecting.
McGrew trying to put on a little more pressure.
Homer the Nature Boy Gibbins, though, looks like his round so far if that is indeed the case. We've got a 58-56. It would take a knockout for McGrew to come back, but we shall wait and see. McGrew, the Mongoose, in the black with a white trim. Homer, the Nature Boy Gibbins, in the pink with the black tassels around the waist, if you will, and the pink shoes. Glenn Smith along with Bill Scott from the International Ballroom in Doraville, Georgia, Southern Boxing Federation. That's the end of round number 7. We got one more to go, folks, and we'll get to that right after this. All right, folks. Glenn Smith, Bill Scott, along with you from the International Ballroom, Doraville, Georgia. Round 8, the final round. The boxers touch gloves, and this fight really up in the air. We've got Homer Gibbins ahead, but it really could go either way, so this could prove to be the fight all in 3 minutes. Absolutely great effort by both fighters in this, our main event. Can't say enough about either Homer Gibbins or Darren McGrew.
McGrew now following up with his punches. At first he was just taking one shot. Now he's putting his combinations together. But it's going to take a lot more than that to win this fight. He's going to have to knock this man out.
Unofficially, we've got him trailing by 3 points, 68-65. We're on the 10-point must system for scoring tonight. The scoring done by 3 ringside judges. Referee Al Pruitt does not figure in the final outcome of this bout. This is our main event, the 8th round of a scheduled 8-rounder in the lightweight division. McGrew, perhaps sensing that he needs a knockout, really coming after Gibbins in this 8th round.
He got caught.
Oh, McGrew
got caught with an open right hand.
Fans are on their feet. They want to see a knockout. Al Pruitt separates the two. McGrew says he's not hurt. Gibbins going for the KO.
Gibbins is going straight at him.
He's out of his feet. Al Pruitt steps in. Stops the fight. Homer Gibbins picks up the victory in the 8th round of a scheduled 8-rounder. The fans have gone nuts. The hometown favorite from Riverdale, Georgia, picks up the win in impressive fashion. What a great fight, Bill. This one almost went the distance. Dramatic fashion. Gibbins coming in the 8th round to end it. Just an outstanding fight. A good display of sportsmanship there in the corner. Gibbins took everything he had to offer and came back, picked up the victory. He moves to 10-1, picks up another KO. That'll be his 9th. Darren, the Mongoose McGrew, falls to 17-11 with 10 KOs. Folks, it just doesn't get much better than that. People at
here at ringside, and he's all smiles, and